Day number 2. So what we got? We got training day with Encompass, right? That's gonna be huge today. And also, all right, day number 2. We got training today with Encompass, and also we got a letter from the state of a notice from the state of California, and a secret Appliance Servicers peer group meeting. So it's undercover, it's secret. I can't tell you anything about it, but woo, stay tuned. Ooh-wee. Now, the importance of pregame. So story time. Back when I started this thing, and part of the boot camp is stressed so much that pre-gaming is important to you being successful, especially if, well, not even if you're new, but whether you're new or older in the business, if you want to continue to grow and do service in this industry, you're going to have to stay up to date on what's going on. So with that being said, new guys, they have it even worse because they have no idea what's going on with these type of appliances unless they've done a lot of back, studying and things like that. And you get so many variations or types where, service modes are different. The button layouts are different, that you really feel uncomfortable going into a lot of places if you have not pre-gamed appropriately. And you'll walk in that joint and your head will spin and you'll be like, why the hell am I here? Etc. But if you do a good job pre-gaming, these are the sites that we use. Well, at the beginning, we used to use Master Samurai really heavy out the gate. So that's where, I kind of locked in. I do have a background in electrical and computer engineering technology. And so Master Samurai was a really good refresh because I had spent several years in management, right? So a little rusty, not a whole lot of rusty, but I wasn't starting from ground zero. Master Samurai was great. You have the manuals there to pull from. So that was really the source starting out with. And then I think maybe a month into it or so, we generated a little revenue. We end up getting the Whirlpool. I originally signed up for it because I wanted to be Whirlpool authorized. So that went out the window. They make you pay to get access to even be, that's a whole nother story in itself. But side benefit of that was I was able to get access to tech manuals and stuff. So that was cool. So that was the second site. Now, primarily that was what we used at the beginning. It was just 2 of us for several months. And around the time we ended up hiring 1, 2, 3 more people. At that point, we're looking at alternatives. So Appliance video was one of those things that would always pop up on YouTube. And it seems like as I was developing the training plan at this time, the Appliance video was the way to go because it knocked out so many of those minor situations that you run across all the time that you're YouTubing, and you may get a good video, may not get a good video, but the Appliance video allowed you to see what was going on. So it was a quick kind of training scenario for the new techs. So on the pregame side, we developed, because we have virtual admins, we were really heavy at the very beginning on pulling down the manuals and having the manuals set up for you when the call is scheduled. So after the call is scheduled, gather the information, look up the manual. So a lot of the legwork was done on the back end office. But pregame is so important, having access to those manuals so you can go there first before you go to like Facebook groups, or we use that Master Samurai forum search thing a lot. We got a lot of good tips from there too. But yeah, all in all, you gotta pregame. just bring it down there. There's a little packet next to the operator tray. So this is Eric. Eric did training today. Tell us a little bit about the training.
Training was good. It was on a like Airbnb style rental refrigerator unit. So very basic, small, inexpensive, $1,200 machine. No ice, no water kind of thing. Comes in the R134A and R600 standard.
Did it just die? Come back to life. Come back to life. We'll edit that out, I promise. 1, 2. No, that is one.
Where's that?
This one. Oh, man. All right, keep it going.
It was just a simple machine. It's not anything crazy. This one was probably could have been tied into a another unit's training. Just it probably didn't need its own training, but thorough. He answered all our questions.
What do you think about Tim, the Encompass training?
Oh, the Tim's Encompass training is great. He's actually coming out with some Hoshizaki and Manitowoc ice maker trainings. He said he just met with them last week, and he's trying to get some material put together with also with Speed Queen laundry centers as well, coin operated and residential.
Okay.
So his training is invaluable though. Any knowledge that he can spare, because he's been doing it so long. It's just the experience that he can trickle down to us.
Okay. Tell all the viewers, like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe to Marcus's channel.
All right, y'all. All right, so we got this official notice from the Secretary of State, California here, backwards, known as official envelope here. So let's take a look at it and see what we have. We get these notices, different notices all the time, and as part of being a business owner, you have to respond in a certain time period. So with this one, it says official notice from the state of California. This is not a solicitation. So this is the real deal. It looks authentic. California state law now applies to your business. Your deadline to register for CalSavers is December 31st, 2022. CalSavers is the state of California's retirement savings program for the private sector workers who do not have access to workplace retirement savings program. All right, so I have employees. We do not currently have a retirement savings program in place, but I'm not quite sure if this applies to me. We do have benefits, healthcare, and dental. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scan a copy of this and send it over to the person who manages my benefits, right? Somebody that's smarter than me on my team. And I'll read the rest of it and I'll get her opinion on it. So notice, but you want to take care of it right away. I've heard of this before. She did mention to me about this last year, but I want to see, you know, how do I deal based on the number of employees, how am I affected, and just go there, make the right decision. Jake, let the people know, who are you, man? What you do? What do you do here?
I'm Jake, and that's what I do. I'm me. No, I'm a technical trainer for Zip Appliance Repair and Service for the Bakersfield and Fresno offices. So what that entails is I am constantly revamping, reviewing the training material, training on onboarding technicians, as well as continuing education. Furthermore, I'm developing training materials and testing materials for troubleshooting, diagnosis, etc. in regards to all different lines of appliances. Right now we do between 13 and 14 different appliance types, with the exception of air conditioners and ice makers that contain refrigerant R404.
So tell us about the most important part of the day, Jake.
Most important part of the day is showing up on time.
No, it's lunchtime.
Oh, that's the second most important part of the day.
What are we doing right now?
We're on lunch right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway.
We're doing the most important thing today.
Most important activity.
On my calendar today, this was the most important thing.
So what's for lunch today, Jake?
Today, we're going to go have some yoga mats at Subway. I mean, some bread at Subway. happens to be a side of yoga mat. Sounds good.
All right, Subway, here we come.
I'll get my special.
Pepperoni, meatballs, and marinara. All right. Hey, so I tell you, it's no secret that I started this business 2 years ago, right? I've never been an appliance repairman prior to this. I actually worked in medical equipment repair, so it's very similar. So one of the things that I did do after taking the appliance boot camp with Mike was seek out mentors, right? Appliantology was a great resource, and one of the things that he recommends is joining the UASA. So that's the United Appliance Servicers of America. So you can, and I'll show you the website, but I went to one of their events in San Antonio in 2021, so about a year ago, and man, it was eye-opening. So a lot of people there, small companies, larger companies, and I got to sit in. At the time, I didn't even realize it. It was a meeting of one of their mastermind peer groups that they have for members of that association, and I was listening to them kind of break down some numbers and stuff like that, and I was like, kind of interesting. And then I went and I met some more vendors, but I missed the conference this year. My plane got canceled. It was probably the worst attempt at flights ever. Man, I got 3 cancellations, shifting, and keep in mind, this is a multi-day conference, and by the time I would have got there, I would have missed 2.5 whole days. So of the 3 days or 4 days that it was. But long story short, I had an opportunity to join one of their peer groups, and that's basically what you need. So whether you're doing appliance repair, or you're in HVAC, or you're doing garage doors, you have to seek out the mentors. So the people that can help you out, help you take your business to the next level, who you can bounce ideas off of, that's in the industry. So to me, it's already, I feel like to me, it's already paying off dividends, but it's definitely something when you're starting out. And I believe, like, if you're starting and you're committed to it, you're doing full time, then I would definitely recommend you joining and doing something like this, because the last thing you want to do is join a group where you're not even committed with some other folks who are committed. Then you're just going to slack off. You're going to be looked at. Okay, just don't do anything half-assed, man. Do it all the way. So other than that, can't really discuss what we talked about. It was just fire, though. Fire. So I'm excited. But yeah, I think this is going to be it for this vlog. Thanks for watching. Again, comment, like, and subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram, Marcus the Money Man, and I'll update. I'll usually have like little updates in between, announcements before the video drops, and all of that stuff. So next time, peace.